Hi, I'm Darian and this is your daily question. Today's daily question is going to be a question that I encountered. Find the sum of the infinite series 1 minus 1/2 minus 1/4 plus 1/8 minus 1 over 16 minus 1 over 32 plus 1 over 64, etc. So for those who want to solve this question by themselves, feel free to pause the video. So for those who are able to solve this question by themselves, congratulations, but for those who could not, here's the solution. First, we should notice that this is in the form of an infinite geometric sequence. However, this leads to a common mistake, which is assuming that it is a geometric sequence and using the infinite geometric series formula. This, in fact, is not a geometric sequence, as the signs go negative, negative, positive, which is impossible in a normal geometric sequence. Therefore, you cannot use the formula in this form. Instead, we need to split the infinite series into 3 infinite geometric series. We can get the infinite geometric sequence 1 plus 1/8 plus 1 over 64, and so on, with common ratio 1/8 to get a sum of 1 divided by 1 minus 1/8, or 8 over 7. Then we add the infinite geometric sequence negative 1/2, negative 1/16, and so on, with common ratio 1/8 to get a sum of negative 1/2 divided by 1 minus 1 over 8 equals negative 4 over 7. Finally, we add the infinite geometric sequence negative 1/4, negative 1 over 32, and so on with common ratio 1/8 to get a sum of negative 1/4 divided by 1 minus 1 over 8 equals negative 2 over 7. With all terms accounted for, we simply add all these sums, so 8 over 7 minus 4 over 7 minus 2 over 7 gives our answer of 2 over 7. This method is a conventional way of solving irregular series. However, if you are in a pinch, you can calculate the sum of each set of 3 terms and find a common ratio that way. For example, the first 3 terms, 1, negative 1/2, and negative 1/4, sum to 1/4. Then the next 3 terms, 1/8, negative 1 over 16, and negative 1 over 32, sum to 1 over 32. Therefore, for every 3 subsequent terms, the sum will be 1/8 the sum of the previous 3 terms. This forms a pseudo-infinite geometric series with first term 1/4 and common ratio 1/8. This sums to 1 over 4 divided by 1 minus 1 over 8, which equals 2 over 7. However, I do not recommend this method as a legitimate strategy, and if possible, you should use the conventional method mentioned earlier. That's all I have for you today. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.